After a century underground, a body loses 90% of its mass. I thought I knew what happened there, but when I saw the real facts, my hands trembled. What truly remains of us and our possessions after a century in the dark? That's it. The light fades. The earth closes in. I hear soil falling from above, a muffled, heavy sound. In that moment, another life begins, or its complete absence. First, total darkness falls. No sound around, only pressure. It grows. The soil tightly embraces everything below. Every particle of earth begins its work. It presses down. It absorbs moisture. Air vanishes. The air smell changes instantly. It becomes damp, cold. Then microbes and bacteria awaken, an entire invisible army beneath the earth. For them, it's a new feast. They begin their swift, hidden work. Their goal? To destroy, to transform. Clothes, wood, even soft body tissues, all become their food. The process is very fast. At first, it's almost imperceptible, but every hour, every day changes the scene. Slowly but surely, everything decays. Skin loses its color, muscles weaken. This isn't just an end, it's a new cycle start. And it's relentless. It asks no permission, it simply does its work. I believed 10 years underground would erase almost everything. But what if I told you something still remains? Something that will make you rethink life and death itself. 10 years. It seems like a long time. But underground, time flows differently, not as we know it. The first months, the first years are just the start. The path to complete disappearance. Look, organic things, wood, fabric, paper, they rot, slowly but surely. First they lose shape, color, then crumble into dust. Moisture is everywhere, and mold. It's like a living carpet. It covers everything. It eats, it destroys. What about the body? Skin, muscles, they're gone. Almost. Only the skeleton remains. Bones. They are strong, but their fate awaits them too. They begin to darken, become fragile, porous. The earth penetrates every crack, every crevice. Insects, worms, they help the earth. There are many. They work tirelessly. This is their home. They process everything, turn it into soil, into dust. In 10 years, everything changes beyond recognition. What was once living, what had form, is now just a hint, the skeleton. And it's not the same. It's like a ghost, a very faint reminder. This is a horrifying truth. Nothing is eternal, not even underground. I'd seen the earth swallow everything, turning it to dust. But I found materials that don't just survive, they defy time itself. This completely changed my idea of what truly lasts for centuries. The earth consumes everything, but some things it cannot touch. Look, metal. Iron rusts, slowly of course, but copper or bronze, they endure. They change color, turn green, but they remain. Hundreds of years, even thousands. I've seen such discoveries. It's astonishing. Stone, it lies there. It doesn't rot. It doesn't crumble. It just waits. For centuries. It could be tough granite or a simple pebble. It will remain. Its shape might slightly change from Earth's pressure, but it will be there. That's its nature. And glass? Bottles, shards, they simply lie there, unchanged. They fear no cold, no dampness, no bacteria that eat everything else. Nothing. Glass is almost eternal. It's astonishing. I thought absolutely everything would vanish, but no. Ceramics, clay pots, shards, they are also very resilient. They might break, but the pieces themselves won't disappear. They don't decompose. That's their main strength. They're made of fired clay. These materials are silent witnesses of the past. They outlast us all, and everything we know. While organics turn to dust, metal, stone, glass, and ceramics just stand or lie there. They challenge time. This is their battle, and they win it, almost always. This is our true legacy. I always thought that after a century underground, only dust and stones remained. But when I saw what truly withstood the test of time, I realized I was wrong about everything. What I discovered shocked me to my core. Here it is, the outcome. 100 years have passed. I thought I knew what was there, but I saw it's almost emptiness. Shocking. From a person, from a body, very little remains. Bones, fragile as paper, dark. They can crumble into dust. It's not a movie skeleton, just a shadow, a hint. All organics, clothes, wood are gone. The earth consumed everything. Bacteria, moisture did their work. Nothing remained. Complete dissolution. It's frightening. But some things the earth couldn't destroy. Metal, old coins, buttons, rusty, but still there. Glass, bottles, shards, they lie there, intact, just dirty. Time barely touched them. Stone, pottery shards, they also remained, broken but not destroyed. This is the real end of 100 years. Very little. We expected more. But the earth is relentless. It erases almost everything. Only rare, resilient traces remain, and even these change. This is the bitter truth. Our legacy underground is almost invisible. I was sure that after a century underground, almost nothing remains. Yet 9 out of 10 discoveries are pure chance. And what archaeologists find, when they are incredibly lucky, overturns all our assumptions. We already know the earth consumes almost everything, but sometimes it gives up its secrets. It's always by chance. No one looks for them. It just happens. Sometimes a farmer plows a field. His plow hits something. He digs and finds an old copper coin, 100 years old or more. It was just waiting. Or builders dig a foundation. A bulldozer scrapes the earth, and there, amidst the dirt, something shines. A glass bottle, intact. Or an old clay jug. It lay there, untouched. No one even knew about it. These finds are messages from the past. They show who we were, what we valued. They're not just objects. They are history, and it comes to us by chance, when we least expect it. Because most of it vanishes. What we find is a miracle. Proof that some things can endure a century underground. It always inspires awe. I feel it myself. I always believed we leave something significant behind. But when I realized almost everything we create vanishes without a trace in 100 years, it took my breath away. It makes me ask myself, what legacy do we truly leave? So, why do we need to know all this? I've thought about it a lot. We build homes, create things, write books, paint pictures. We want to leave a mark. We want to be remembered. But this truth about the earth, it shows us almost everything we do will disappear very quickly. In 100 years, our homes will crumble, clothes will rot, photographs will turn to dust. What then remains? A few coins, bottle shards, perhaps a sturdy stone. That's all. This is our real legacy underground. It's not what we imagined, not grand monuments, just simple, resilient things. And it makes me wonder, what do we spend our lives on? What do we want to leave behind? If not things, then what? Perhaps it's not about what we build, but how we live, what we give to others, what feelings we leave in their hearts. Because love, kindness, memory, the earth won't consume them. They don't rot, they remain. And that, I believe, is far more important than any metal or glass. That is the true legacy, what survives even 100 years in the dark. We've only touched one of many mysteries today. If you're ready to uncover more shocking secrets of the world with me, subscribe to Mysteries of the Spirit and hit that like button. That way, you won't miss new enigmas that will challenge your perception of reality.